Welcome to the Chillicothe Cavaliers Coaches Corner. I'm Alexis, Carroll.
And I'm Mason Subro. Back with us this week is CHS head football coach, Coach Bart.
Morning, guys.
This past Friday, Chillicothe defeated Logan 24-0. Could you take us through a quarter-by-quarter recap?
The game started off really fast. We scored in 54 seconds, and sometimes that's a really good thing, sometimes it's not. In this case, it wasn't. Sometimes when things come so easy at the beginning, kids think it's going to be that way the whole game or the whole time, and you lose a little bit of your intensity, a little bit of your focus, and that's exactly what happened to us. And we were very fortunate that we held on to a 7-0 lead to halftime. I thought our defense did a good job, but we got into the point where we thought everything was going to be so easy that we weren't doing some of the little things that we needed to do. And by getting to halftime, we were able to regroup, refocus, and I thought that we played a lot better second half. I think the opening drive, we got stopped defensively. We took the ball for about 5 or 6 minutes or so and got down and didn't score, but we had some positive things happen. And then we had a turnover, interception for a touchdown, and then the offense continued to do some of the things that they were doing positive in that second half, and we got a couple more scores. And so, we were able to, do the things in the end that we really wanted to do, but we had a little bit of a slow start. I thought defensively we still played well there. Offensively, we're still trying to get some rhythm.
Despite the score, how physical was the game?
It's funny. My son and I, my son's also a football coach, and we were talking a couple years ago. We coached together at Bloom Carroll, and we played Logan, and we were a really good football team, and we went to Logan, and it was a 10-7 game. Logan's kids play hard. They play physical. They're tough kids, and so they make it difficult on you when you go there to play. And so, all in all, I know I talk to people and everybody's saying, well, we didn't play this, we didn't. Yeah, we didn't. But in the end, we were 24-0 against a team that I think plays pretty physical and pretty aggressive and played really hard for the coaches.
Which Cavaliers players stood out to you?
I think that defensively, it's just the whole group, the way that they're hustling and getting to the football. I thought that they keep getting better each week, and we've played some good running backs, and we've held them under 100 yards. And we've got another one coming up this week with Greenfield, and he's a back that we're going to have to focus on defensively. And so I think defensively, the group as a whole, played really well.
This Friday we play at Greenfield. How is McLean doing this season, and what are their strengths?
Greenfield's 4-1 in their first 5 games, and they're a run. They got a big running back. It's they run like a one-back spread offense, and they try to get it to the one kid the most. And he's had a couple 100 yards in the last couple games, and maybe. And I'm not talking about total. I'm talking about a couple 100 yards in each game. So he's a big physical back that they want to get the ball to. Quarterback's adequate. He throws the ball pretty well when he has to. So we've got to get some pressure on him, and we put him in downs that we know he's passing so that we can put pressure on him. But it's just like any game. If a team can run the ball on you, it makes the pass harder to guard because you're worrying about the run, and then all at once they throw the ball. So if you can put teams in passing situations, it makes it a lot easier to play them.
When you reflect on last game, what things are you working on in practice this week?
I think just the mental approach. We're still learning how to play the game and understand the game and understand situations. And I think the kids have done a great job. But the ups and downs. This game, it was that early score made things easy, and we've had to. And you look in all of our games, pretty much at halftime. We've regrouped and come in and talked, and I think they realize that, hey, we can do this, or we just, and we do better in the second half. I think getting them to start the game that way and believe that and stay that focused at the beginning offensively. Defensively, again, just keep playing the way we're playing, be aggressive, and try to make tackles and do the things we've been doing.
Time for the rapid fire questions. What was your first job?
Oak Hill. I was 22 years old, and I was a varsity football assistant. I was the JV basketball coach, and I was head baseball coach.
Breakfast or dinner?
Breakfast, dinner, lunch. I like them all. I like a big breakfast, but if you put a steak in front of me, I'm pushing the breakfast aside, okay?
Beach or mountains?
Oh, that was one of my questions for you guys. I had my own rapid fire questions. I was going to ask you that. I'm probably a mountain guy, but my family's beach people. I can take so much of the beach. I get there and about 5 days into it, that sunburn with the sand on it that feels like sandpaper, I'm done with that, okay? I'm ready to go home, but my family loves it, so that's what we do. We do the beach.
Favorite snack?
Oh, you're not gonna like this. Have you ever had a piece of cake in a bowl, pour milk on it, and mix it all up like it looks like oats? Oh, that's so good. That's my favorite. And I don't really like sweets, but if I have to pick, it's a piece of cake in a bowl with milk on it.
Your favorite song and singing?
You don't want me singing anything. And I like all songs. I don't know that I have one favorite song, because I like rock, I like country, I grew up, my dad worked construction. My mom would put the old albums on and when we'd go to bed, and I listened to Merle Haggard and Conway Twitty and Johnny Cash and Glenn Campbell and, those guys. And so then I grew up with Alan Jackson and Randy Travis and those guys and George Strait. And I like AC/DC and Queen. I mean, I like music. So you don't want me singing, and I probably don't know the words to the song, so I make them up myself. But I do like all music.
Coach, thanks for joining us today, and good luck for the Cavaliers Coaches Corner. I'm Alexis Carroll.
And I'm Mason Sibrel. Good luck, Cavaliers.
Thanks, fellas, guys, girls.